Thank you for visiting the CoinSeries channel again. Coincidentally, Binance now offers XRP spot and margin trading at $0 fees, and US Congressman Tom Emmer has used Ripple's victory over the SEC as an example of the regulation agency's abuse. Why, though, is this action being taken? However, a momentary problem is causing large delays for XRP and other digital currencies on-chain withdrawals. We shall look into what caused such a malfunction. And lastly, people have started to wonder who should be named King of Comebacks following the 2023 Most Influential Award. In a landmark decision, U.S. District Court Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that secondary trades of XRP can be considered securities transactions. This came after a historic July battle between Ripple, a cryptocurrency firm focused on payments, and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Conversely, she effectively ended the SEC's assertions that XRP traded on secondary markets did not constitute a security. Binance and Coinbase are just two of several Bitcoin companies that have mentioned that incredible victory since, regarding their separate matters before the regulatory body and the courts. The decision could also provide the groundwork for an amendment that prevents the SEC from receiving funding, rendering its so-called anti-crypto attacks moot. At a session on November 8, Congressman Tom Emmer, Democrat Minnesota, who represents Minnesota's 6th congressional district, proposed a budget amendment. Restricting the SEC's ability to use public funds to pursue crypto firms was one objective of the budget. Tom Emmer, a representative from Michigan, used the SEC's enforcement efforts to regulate the Bitcoin industry as an example. While it's true that the securities regulator has taken action against many crypto businesses, Mr. notes that this has never translated into industry-wide laws. Also, he brought out an issue that other crypto businesses have brought up: the SEC does not have the power to oversee the creation of digital assets, according to Congress. Rumor has it that a spokesperson from the SEC Enforcement Division told spokesperson Emmers that the agency was suing companies that weren't even under its purview. It was along these lines that the congressman raised the issue of SEC waves. In July, the Southern District of New York decided against the SEC, declaring that XRP is not a security in and of itself. This was significant because the SEC saw the Ripple case as a landmark litigation. According to Emmer, the case concerning the agency's abuse of regulatory power was being overlooked. To him, the only way to put an end to these abuses would be to block the SEC from using its budget to sue Bitcoin companies. The House's budget bill has been able to advance thanks to the amendment's incorporation. Whether the bill is adopted in its current form by the final Reconciliation Committee will determine its outcome. It would significantly restrict the SEC's power to sue Bitcoin companies. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date on all the newest XRP news. On December 5, the largest cryptocurrency exchange globally announced that $6 spot and margin pairs would now be accessible for zero-fee trading, in response to the ongoing growth of the cryptocurrency sector. No transaction fees will be charged at the beginning for exchanging Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana Dogecoin, and Chainlink. Customer benefit from zero maker and taker fees during the campaign, but volume on these pairs is not factored into VIP to your volume calculations or liquidity provider programs. The pairs are also not eligible for any BNB fee reductions or price modifications. Trading fees will return to their normal levels when the offer has ended. Higher trading volume indicates increasing trade or interest in XRP, which has seen a 1% dip in the last 24 hours, but is presently trading at 62 cents. Along with assuring customers that the issue is temporary, the whole crew immediately unveiled a deal in a fresh post on X. They say a technical issue is to blame for the platform's blockchain withdrawal delays. The organization chose to remain silent regarding the source of this technical problem. There has been a lot of buzz about the upcoming disclosure and the problem at large, which has divided XRP supporters and others who are passionate about cryptocurrency. Nevertheless, they have assured us that withdrawals would be resumed on a regular schedule soon. Customers who have experienced the delays in their deposits and withdrawals personally have taken advantage of this opportunity to share their stories. The fact that a 6-hour transaction lost money was brought up by an XRP fan who expressed their discontent with the update. They also came forward about transferring Ethereum from the leading US exchange, Coinbase, to Uphold. At the time the news surfaced, the transaction was still 7 hours behind schedule. The buyer voiced their displeasure that the purchase was still not finalized. But many are capitalizing on the issue to show how dangerous it is for investors to keep their money on major exchanges. Most consumers were really impressed by the amount of openness and quickness with which the matter was disclosed. Why was this? As this issue has arisen at the same time as XRP holders are still need to register their addresses for the upcoming Evernote airdrop is somewhat surprising. With just 2 exchanges currently supporting and bidding on XRP tokens, the total number of eligible tokens has topped 2 billion, and 23,858 addresses have registered for the latest upgrade. There are others in the XRP community who are wondering if the withdrawal delays are due to the upcoming airdrop. It appears unlikely, though, because others have hypothesized that this would be associated with a scaling issue. Keep in mind that Uphold went through a comparable position following the July 13 ruling, which proclaimed XRP and non-security to be the sole significant US exchanges backing XRP. Among US investors, Uphold saw the biggest spike in demand for XRP at that period. The result was a short outage on the platform. Should the title of Comeback King of 2023 be bestowed upon Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse or the entire XRP army? That is the day's most pressing question. If you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications, we will notify you as soon as we hear any fresh XRP news. The US Securities and Exchange Commission paid a visit to Ripple in late December 2020. The cryptocurrency company made it clear that it will fight to the end to refute the allegation that its XRP coin was a security. But the company couldn't have fought, and won, in a sense, thanks to the support of its loyal community. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has thanked the community on several occasions. In July, for example, he held fitting celebrations to commemorate the company's victory over the SEC. Garlinghouse has recently donated a gift to the XRP community as an additional token of his gratitude to the XRP army. The CEO of Ripple was one of the most important people in crypto's life that year. One of the main reasons for Ripple's success was the precedent it set in the cryptocurrency market with its court victory. However, the Garlinghouse wasted little time in revealing the information to the XRP crew. The XRP army should give him the accolade, he claimed in an online article. Ripple and XRP have my vocal support. A few people in the neighborhood went above and above on social media. Separately, over 75,000 investors challenged the SEC's decision to classify XRP as a security. Some members of the XRP community felt that the separate lawsuit, filed by attorney John Deaton, who specializes in crypto, deserved special recognition. With the possibility of a settlement with the SEC increasing, Ripple is eager to move past this chapter of its history. In a recent fireside chat, Brad Garlinghouse claimed that the SEC had already lost all essential parts of the landmark case. He expressed his desire that the SEC would not expedite the appeals procedure in order to humiliate the regulatory authorities more. Meanwhile, he implored the US government to follow other countries' lead and clarify regulations for crypto companies. Make sure you have fun watching the video. It is mandatory to activate the notification bell and subscribe. Muchas gracias, depart.